for the kettle to get an arm and refill itself. Hello everyone, welcome back to your favorite weekly WeeKett Show. With the holiday season upon us, we thought it's a perfect time to sit down and talk about one of our favorite companions during this festive time, which is your favorite smart kettle,
the kettle
from WeeKett.
Hello and welcome to the channel. Now, continuing on from my videos on drink-based technology, in this video I'm going to be going through this. So this is the WeeKett Smart Kettle.
So in other settings you can connect the kettle to Alexa or the Google Assistant, then it's just a case of them asking it to turn the kettle on and away it goes. As I alluded to earlier, the kettle can't tell you how much water you have in it. I completely get that you may think that renders the smart functions pointless, but after using the kettle for a few weeks, it isn't actually as big a deal as you think it is.
Thank you for the justice for that, because every time when we put our campaign out there, there'll be somebody in the comments saying, you still have to fill it up first, but they just said it for us. Actually, give it a try, refill after each use. You really quickly get used to that, and then from then on you can just one of those little things you didn't know you would enjoy. A lot of people think, but it doesn't make sense if you've not got if you can't see the water level in the kettle. But the point is, you're not supposed to see the phone or anything. The point is exactly when you need the hot water, all you have to do is say, Alexa, turn on the kettle, or okay Google, put the kettle on, or Siri, kettle on, or Lumos if you're a Harry Potter fan, like me, if you want to use like Harry Potter spell. So whatever command that is, that the point is not to lift the finger. You can just say a spell and then the kettle is on. That's the point. So after some thoughtful discussion in the early stage of the product development, it just seems that it doesn't make sense to in terms of the justification, because it's technically possible to have that feature, but then people have to does this extra cost justify for the benefits? We thought at this point no, but you're welcome to put your feedback and let us know why you passionately believe this is a must in the kettle. We will, if you convince us, we may consider adding this to our next generation. Yeah. So, but they've got a point there.
Yes, you do need to go to the kettle to check and can't just set it from the sofa in fear of it not having enough water in. But using it day to day, I didn't really miss this. What I do use a lot in the app is the alerts. You can set the app to alert you every time it starts up and shuts off. This is where their strapline, a watched kettle never boils, as 99 times out of 100, I just fill up the kettle, get the mugs ready, then walk off and wait for an alert to tell me it's boiled. Then I'm back, nice cup of tea or coffee. This might seem like a small thing, but it's a huge help, and means that A, I don't forget, and B, I don't need to reboil the water. Yes, it would be nice to know how much water is in it, and maybe that will come later down the line, but at the moment I don't really miss it. So there it is then, should you buy one? After initially seeing this kettle as a bit of an expensive luxury, I've had people come round that have seen it in action and then immediately want one. It's one of those products that initially say to yourself, but I could buy a kettle from Argos for £10. Then, when you actually use it and you see the benefits, especially for vapor bottles, timers and alerts, you start to see the value in it. Of course, it is a lot of money and I think it is a hard sell, but I'm a 100% convert and I have no problem recommending this to people.
100% convert. Recommended.
So there's my look at this, the brilliant smart kettle from WeeKett. Have you got one? Are you thinking of picking one up? Let me know down in the comments below. I've also left links down in the description of where you can pick one up. So please do like, please do subscribe, and until the next video, bye bye.
Let's see his pros and cons. Water level, what does it mean by water level? Like the lowest being 0.5.
No, I think it means like not having the water level feature.
In the app, right.
But even with the water level feature, I mean, we don't have that, but some kettles do.
Yeah, you have to pay £30 more for that.
So that's more that's extra effort for the customer, more money, and is it worth it?
I suppose that's personal, isn't it? But I suppose it's optional. If that justifies the investment, then good for you. But when this was like when we're at the starting point, we thought that it's better price for value without it, and it makes more sense because the point is not to check the phone. So yeah.
I think the top two things that people would like for this kettle to have: the water level, and for the water to just appear in the kettle when they need it.
Yeah, and third one being cheaper.
Cheaper,
I mean,
yeah.
that's for everything, like, you know,
Yes.
people just always want the, like, discount sales, promotions, and just, but yeah, that's a really good point. I do agree with you. Two things, like water level indicator and just like, just for the kettle to get an arm and refill itself, like open it up, fill it in, put it back, and then turn it on.
That's it. Bye.